Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn how to create a simple rain effect in Unity. You can see there's some rain in the air and the rain will splash from the ground. In this tutorial, I'm using Unity version 2023. Let's get started. First, create a particle system. Reset the position to 0, rotate it to 90 degrees, move it in front of the camera, modify the emitter shape. Set the render mode to stretched billboard. Now we can give it a random range to the start lifetime and speed. They are too big now. Modify the size. Emit 250 particles per second. We can set the speed scale to stretch them. We need to make them a little more ethereal. Here we start by giving it a material. Drag it to the emitter. Just use this flare shader and texture from the Unity system. This shader should be in attitude mode, so we can darken the color to indirectly modify the transparency. Okay, let me give you a name like rain. Under the first rain emitter, let's create another particle system. All we need now is a pop, so we can turn off the emitter shape. We just need it to pop out one particle at a time. Turn off the speed. We can also modify the lifetime later. I'm going to connect these two particle systems together so that when the rain hits the ground, it triggers the splash effect. Let's turn on the collision module and set the types to plants. We're going to create the collider now. This quad will be fine. Rename it and assign this collider to the rain collision module. Here we can turn on the edit mode. You can see my keyboard and mouse actions here. Oops, not this emitter. Shorter the lifetime for this particle system. I will give them a random range. Modify the size. We can use the same material. Set it to the horizontal mode. Make it darker to reduce transparency. Here we can give it a fade over effect. Actually, we only need to take half of our emission range. Rotate the emitter to face the camera. Oops, not the collider. Here we turn it off. It's about 180. Take your time to make them right. Now we need some splash effect from the ground. It's okay to hide this collider. Create another particle system. Make it pop to advance. I will close the emission shape first to recognize the direction later. This ring splash needs to be triggered by ring drops. Now we can see the subparticles are going to the wrong direction. Rotate it to 90 degrees. It should be -90. We will fix it later. Let the particles die out sooner. It should be -90. Stagger the speeds from 1 to 15. Give them a range to make them smaller. Now we can turn on the emitter shape. The default setting should be alright. Stretch the particles a little bit. Set the speed scale. Add some gravity to the splashed ring. Change the color to make them a little more ethereal. I will keep them some random range. I think I should reduce some particles. Now just take some time to fine-tune these parameters. You will find a way to make it right. If you want to use this effect in your game, don't forget to change the simulation space to Word. I will show you later. Let's test it out. Run the game. Attach the effect to the camera. There we go. It's following my movement.